I'm going to share with you a story, right? And I brought with me, okay, this is a true story of this lady. Her name is Eileen, right? And Eileen, I got to know Eileen last year, October, end of October. I got to know her. And on Saturday, she gave me a present, right? I'm going to show you what the present is. So in this bag, there is a box, and in this box, shoes, very close. There's a bag that Eileen gave to me just on Saturday. Okay, I haven't even taken out the present yet. And what's in the bag? I have 2 pairs of special slippers. Special slippers. This one is for indoor. This is for outdoor. Right? Special slippers that Eileen used to wear. Right? Okay, now question. Why did Eileen have to wear these special soft slippers? Let me tell you the story. The reason is this. For about 1 whole year, she had to wear this. Do you know why? Because even when she wore these special slippers, when she walked on the hard ground, it felt like she was walking on needles. She had a skin problem, right? She didn't have leprosy, but she had a skin problem. She couldn't walk on hard ground. She couldn't even hold a person's hand, right? Because when you hold a person's hand, it was really pain. She was telling me that it felt like the skin was coming out of her hand. It was that painful. But what happened was this. Last year, October, she went to Bedok Methodist Church for a healing service, and she came forward for prayer. But we didn't pray for her, right? Jesus was already moving. I still remember we were singing the song, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Pastor Ling likes to sing and Ling, so I sing. But what happened was this. So she came forward for prayer. She was standing in front, right, singing Amazing Grace. And then she was wearing probably the outdoor fluffy slippers. And while singing the song, suddenly, imagine this is her right foot. She felt her right foot, coming out from the slipper. Then she was like, why my right foot coming out from the slipper? She tried to put it back, right? Really strange, right? Imagine her, why singing halfway my right foot. So trying to come out, she tried to put it back. But before she knew it, both her feet were out of the slippers, the fluffy slippers. And that was the very first time in 1 whole year her feet was on the hard floor. And she thought to herself, there was no pain, right? And she came forward. So after that, I was on the stage and I asked, I believe God is already healing people, even though we haven't prayed yet. And I say, who have really felt experienced God's miracle? And she came up to the stage and she held my hand and could see that joy in her hand. Let me show you a picture of, I'll show you a picture of Eileen later. But the point is this, through the miracle, we know that Jesus loves and helps us, right? Like how Jesus loved and helped the leper, the one with skin disease. Jesus loves and helps us. Let me show you a picture of Eileen right now. Right, so that's Eileen holding my hand, so happy, right? And she got even more fluffy slippers. But she gave me these 2 pairs, right? Let me share with you another miracle related to this. So the healing service happened on a Saturday, right? I never met Eileen in my life, right? That day she came to stage, I hold her hand, she shared that she was healed, but I didn't even know her name. Right after she was healed, she went back. On Sunday, I went for lunch and I went to the restaurant. When I went to the restaurant, suddenly somebody called, Pastor Ling! And I turned around. It was Eileen. Right? Amazing. That was another miracle. Jesus brought us together again. And Eileen was sharing that the husband and her they were still trying to understand what happened. They were still trying to process the miracle. Because for one whole year, remember, she couldn't touch her husband's hand. They couldn't hold hands. Right? The husband could only hold her fist. She couldn't walk on hard ground. And she was sharing that night, right, before dinner, the husband, this guy who very strong and never cried, but while he was giving thanks for the food, the husband just broke down and cried. And there at the restaurant, we exchanged numbers, we took a photo, yeah, so there's a photo at the restaurant. And yeah, we really thank God for healing Eileen. And now she and her husband, they're traveling all over the world, right? Doing all kinds of walking which she couldn't do before. And that's because Jesus healed her. Jesus helped her. Why? Jesus loves us and still helps us